Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the third episode of Zanthyst Gaming 30-minute days and Fortnite every night. And I decided that since I'm no longer encumbered at night, rather than just spending the entire night are you kidding? Okay. Rather than spending the entire night digging, I would run over to the buried treasure because we'll be able to get there quicker. And if we find it quick enough, we can get back easily. But since it's underneath a road, I don't know how easy this will be to actually do. I'm also not sure what the depth is going to be, since the depth is kind of variable on this particular one. Hopefully it narrows it down relatively quickly, and we'll be able to see where it is a little bit easier. I'm hoping it's like not directly under the road. Oh, was not able to finish it up before daybreak because of the shortened days. But so this quest we're doing for our trader to try to get enough dukes by the sledge turret, because I really want that for my base design. My base design works wonderfully with a sledge turret, the one I want to do for this playthrough, which is my IQ 200 base, which I really enjoy quite a bit. Lots of other bases I have that could work as well. I mean, we could design a new base for this playthrough as well, but if we can get the junk turret, why not do that, right? Okay, narrowed it down. We're definitely underneath the road. Okay, I'm gonna pause for the digging here. It's gonna take a while. You guys don't need to sit through me digging for 10 minutes. So we'll be right back when I get to the supply treasure. Okay, we had another narrow down. I'm assuming it's not on the top layer of asphalt, so it's got to be just a couple more blocks ahead. Okay, let's keep going. So that's that circle is pretty narrow, so it's got to be relatively close to where we are. Just gotta hope we get lucky on this one. No? Okay. Well, I might pause the video and just continue doing a little bit more digging off camera for you guys, so you don't have to sit here and watch me dig for forever. But this will be worth it. Oh, we have a friend. Also, when we loot the treasure, it's gonna spawn a bunch of zombies, so we gotta be ready for that. Great. All right, he's down. Oh, I missed the bird's nest. Well, look at that. Okay. So when we loot the treasure, if you didn't know this, it spawns zombies all around you. So I'm curious if they'll spawn like on top of my head because we're like underneath a road. That'd be kind of interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna pause and we'll keep digging. Okay, actually the next block that I dug was what we were looking for, so buried supplies. Ooh, aloe vera seed recipe. Yes, please. Blackstrap coffee. That would have been nice for that digging. But I mean, we'll take it for sure. Let's get ready to fight the zombos. We actually should probably repair the spear before we get into the heat of the battle here. Okay. It's actually just one zombie. That's weird. Maybe the other one spawned in the water. Oh, there they are. There they are. They're just still trickling in from the roadside. Oh, look, they actually go to where the treasure was at. That she was trying to dig down to where she thought I was. So if you loot and run, you could probably avoid the fight, but who wants to avoid a fight when you can get experience instead? Line up the shot to get both of them. Beautiful. Alright, great. Probably reload those two guns so we have them in case we run across a dog or wolf or anything. Wolves can spawn. I just went back and reread the patch notes. Wolves can spawn during the day in forest still. It's the dire wolves that will only spawn at night now. So that's good at least. So road generation. This is a pre-generated map too. Like, who builds a road like that? Really? Okay. I think this is... Oh, as I say, I think this is where we started, but apparently not, or that would have been looted. Ooh, duct tape. That is one of the things we need for our forge. Okay, this is where we started. There is the gore pile we weren't able to take apart earlier because we didn't have an axe. Alright. I mean, it might be a waste of time to slow down for a second and pick up the stones, but it does give my stamina a chance to regenerate too, while giving us free resources, so why not? The trader is right there. We need to find leather, so we need to go over to the fire station, see if there's any leather there that we can take apart. I hear a zombie. Ah. Okay. Just impale them while they're down. Standard. Probably turn it in before we run across the street, just in case. We get a reward that's going to help us with that. We don't have any lockpicks. Jailbreakers would be good, but we don't have any lockpicks. And we are trying to save up for something.
If you are here to buy,
antibiotics, yeah, I'll take that.
Selection of medicine in the wasteland.
Okay, what are we at? 721. Nice. That quest actually gave us quite a lot.
I hope you get feeling better.
I might actually just sell you a blunderbuss as well. And how close are we to the bodies? 26, 680. Jesus Christ. Other buried supplies, a clear zombies.
I would love to give you. I'm so disappointed in you. Sorry,
yeah, same.
I've never heard of a stim pack. I think
stim pack.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right.
I couldn't find any.
Another buried supply quest. South of us. Okay. She restocks on day 4, so I don't think I have any chance at actually getting that sledgehammer, which is super disappointing. But I mean, honestly, it kind of is what it is. There's not much we can do about it, right? It is pretty disappointing, though. Drink some water and run. We'll drink the blackstrap coffee to dig with. And, maybe, just maybe, we'll find something cool in the buried supply chest that we can sell to her. And with the completed quest, we'll have enough dukes to buy the sledge thing, but I don't think that'll be the case. If we could get a sugar candy, sugar butts, then that would bring it down to 2,000. But the sugar butts themselves cost 100, so we'd only really be saving 100 dukes. So unless we have something to sell to her, it's probably not worth it, is what I'm saying. Okay. Buried treasure looks like it's going to be right there. Our stamina has to regenerate. I don't think I'm going to worry about him. We might actually have to worry about him, but we'll let him come a little bit closer before we make that decision. Whatever. Just get it out of my inventory. So the blackstrap coffee, if you're not aware, makes mining and digging much, much easier. Yep. Basically, it just gives you tons of stamina regeneration. So it keeps you super warm as well if you have cold issues, but we're not likely to have that. top layer of dirt does have more HP on it than the layers underneath. So generally a better idea to go for those. But the gravel, I believe, also is at a reduced amount. Getting kind of glitchy here. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the gravel is actually only 200 as well, but also gives us stone. So I don't mind grabbing the gravel, actually, because we need the stone for sure. Don't have time to deal with you, sir. Don't have time to deal with your nonsense. I'm just hoping it'll narrow it down for me pretty quick here, so that we know where to actually, like, legitimately dig at. So this gives us lots of cobblestone, though. Is the advantage to doing these buried treasure quests, right? Okay, so it looks like it shrank from this side in, so I want to dig down this way, is what I'm thinking. Oh, that was a top layer. Oh, well. It's usually about 3 blocks down, sometimes 4. Hoping we find it relatively quickly here. We're still regenerating stamina from our drink. You can see the little guy with the cup on his face, and you know that that's the case. So, all right, I'll go ahead and pause while I dig some more, and then we'll cut back when we find it. All right, well, that was relatively quick. So, buried treasure. We got a recipe for yucca seeds. We'll actually sell that to her. Great. I'm gonna ignore the killing guys thing and just run straight back to turn in the quest. I really want to try to get that robotic sledge, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause as we run back because this is not super exciting either. So we'll see you at the trader. All right, made it back to trader. I'm just gonna pop in here to the fire station real quick because I think there's a vending machine in here and it might have sugar butts. And if that is the case, then that might give us what we need to be able to get the item we want. Also, who knows, maybe we find something in here that is worth something. Oops, didn't realize I had to reload still. Well, mistakes were made. Well, mistakes were definitely made. I should also have bandages on my bars at all times. It's kind of silly that I didn't. There is a zombie stuck in the floor. That is the thing that was happening there. She was swimming through the floor tiles. That is not something you see every day. Huh. Interesting. Alright, cool. Alright, we need to go through this place as quick as possible to loot it. I do need the leather for the forges, so I will take that apart as well. It has a chance at having like old cash in there, and the old cash actually does sell to the trader, so that's probably worth taking these apart. I think there's gonna be some words are hard. There's gonna be some wall safes or gun safes or something like that in here, so those could potentially be good, but if I had lockpicks that would be so much better. Okay. No sugar butts. Okay. Working tools, stiff crate, 2 gun safes. Okay. Made the same mistake again, huh? It actually reloaded this time. I just need to get through this quickly. I don't have time to mess with these guys. Come on. 2 for 1. Nice. I just don't have time to mess with them. I don't have any lockpicks, so I can't really... how much is it? 5,000. No way. No way. We need lockpicks for that. We can see if the trader has lockpicks. Then use those lockpicks to come pick the lock and then sell the stuff that's in here. I mean, that could be an option. It's not the best option I've ever heard, but it could be an option. Oh my god. It's almost nighttime. Oh. Oh, we might have made a mistake. Well, we have a little bit of a problem in that Horde is coming up, and I don't know that we can make it back in time. So that's an issue. There's an anvil. How committed are we to this sledge that I want? Like, what's our commitment level on a scale of 1 to I'm gonna die? I think the commitment level is actually I'm gonna die. I think that's where our commitment level is to this. There's a level 3 axe, which would make it easier to break into the safes. But still, there's just no way we could do it in time. So we're just more looking for things that we can sell real quick. Not a whole lot that's going to be sellable to the trader, unfortunately. But we tried our best. Let's see what we get for the quest. Maybe we can sell whatever we get from the quest back to him. And then with the other things that we got, hopefully it's enough.
Well, if you are here to buy, I've got
yeah, we'll take the bullets and then we'll just sell them right back. Okay. Let's sell the anvil. I'm committed. Someone's gonna have me committed. Something like that. Yucca seeds, sell. Okay, how much do we have? 2,000. And we need 2680. Oh, not quite enough. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. No sugar butts here either. Okay. There's no feasible way.
A few things turned up missing the other day. You don't know anything about that, do you?
A few things turned out missing the other day. You don't know anything about that, do you? Oh, that's funny.
Not
okay.
One thing.
Well, no luck.
There's always next time.
We were not quite able to get the robotic sledgehammer. That's a bit of a bummer. We have to hightail it back to base, though, because that Horde lightning is thundering pretty hard out there. Okay, I'm going to run back to base, and we'll see you for the Horde. Okay, it looks like we are going to make it back to the base in time, but we do have that laceration. We do have an infection. Thankfully, we got antibiotics from Jen, and we have honey. Let's just go ahead and do the honey instead of the antibiotics, because our infection is pretty low. We'll keep the antibiotics back at the base. That's where I was going to break my leg there. And then we'll see if we have, like, something to cure up whatever that ailment is. I think it's laceration. So I think the sewing kits, I think that was this playthrough that I got sewing kits. I recorded the same concept last night, but then the form factor on the scaling of the video was wrong. So I wasn't able to use it, which was a bummer because I had a much better start. Oh no, it wasn't this playthrough that I had sewing kits. Oh man. That is actually a bummer. Oh, they're right there. Okay. Don't mind me. So, first aid bandage or sewing kit will stop the bleeding. Okay. Use. Okay. And we got a cooking grill. I think we already had one. Yeah. So we can scrap this one. And where's our food? We could use some food, so we'll go ahead and eat. Save the rotten flesh that we got. The eggs. I think we were collecting some eggs here. Yeah, we actually have the ability to make bacon and eggs right now, too. So we're in a pretty good position as far as that goes. Alright. Probably make some storage crates and start setting up some actual storage in here. Maybe take out some walls or something. Oh, I never actually looked in the sink, huh? Or in the bathroom. First aid bandage, nice. Alright. Cool. That works for me. So the blood bag can go up there. We should have pipes already. Bandage will go on my bars. We might actually have what we need to make a forge now. What are we missing? We have the pipes. Let's start crafting up our first forge. In order to make our next one, we need more leather. Is still the limiting factor, but we've got the other pieces of the puzzle, so that's good. Okay, looking good. Horde is incoming. Forge and Horde are both incoming. What do we need to make the bicycle? So we're going to need forged iron, mechanical parts, duct tape, leather, of course, springs. And bicycle would just be super duper handy. Super duper handy for being able to get around on these super short days. So we're going to need springs. Getting the springs will be a little bit difficult without a wrench, but if we can get a wrench, we should be able to get them pretty easily. Okay, here comes the Horde. Yeah, that's definitely a new zombie. Oh boy. Man, I could really use that that junk turret. That sledge turret. Could really use that for this Horde day. I don't think I actually grabbed another quest either. I probably should have done that. Okay. Still working on this Horde. Yeah, these are going to start ramping up. We definitely need to build our base on the next day cycle. Uh-oh. We have a friend who got on top somehow. That was scary for a second. They're getting a little bit more intense. Whip the bejesus out of that. Ooh, nice. Double shot. Double shots are always good. Okay. So still not too many zombies, but remember we are at a higher zombie spawn rate, so we're only game stage 8, and that was probably 30 zombies total, so that's not terrible, but it's going to start ramping up pretty darn quick here. Mechanical, electrical parts from that and that. If we can find a wrench, we just need to find one. But I think building our base is probably our first priority now that we're starting to ramp up the Horde so much. So where do these go? We could build something on the roof. Oh, actually, the roof is not super strong. That's actually kind of worrisome. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of build over here. Take out this wall. I'll turn this into our crafting station. Who needs a bathroom when you have a crafting station, am I right? Of course I'm right. So I'm just gonna work on taking out all this stuff out of the bathroom and place down my forge, and this will be my little crafting room. And I think that's it for this episode because the Horde appears to be done. So we'll see you guys for the next episode, and it's gonna start getting real pretty quick here, to be honest. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, favorite, share, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.